Picture a meeting. A man leans forward, speaks with absolute firmness, and holds his ground. The consensus in the room? He is highly confident. Now picture the exact same meeting. A woman leans forward, using the same firmness, body language, and tone. The quiet consensus? She is difficult. It is the exact same professional behavior, so why does it generate completely different labels? Modern workplace gender bias rarely looks like overt discrimination. Instead, it hides quietly inside the subtle words we choose to describe each other. Most of us apply these different labels as an unconscious reflex, following societal patterns we have absorbed over a lifetime. This diagram illustrates what happens when we step into the office. Those societal assumptions act like an invisible psychological filter on our perception. This filter automatically distorts objective reality. It takes identical actions and warps them to fit our pre-existing expectations of gender. Without active, conscious awareness, human brains will automatically apply entirely different criteria to the exact same situations. Let's test how this gender filter actually changes our professional vocabulary in everyday workplace communication. This logic tree maps out the divergence. A strong male negotiator pushes hard for a deal, and we call him ambitious. A strong female negotiator pushes for the exact same deal, and she is demanding. A man challenges a popular idea, and he is decisive. A woman challenges that same idea, and she is labeled aggressive. Direct, blunt communication from a man is praised as a core leadership quality. That identical communication from a woman is dismissed as bossy. Take a moment and ask yourself this question. Would we use the exact same word if the person's gender were different? Seemingly objective actions are constantly being judged through a highly subjective, gendered lens. These casual labels, spoken in the hallway or after a meeting, are not harmless. Over time, they calcify into concrete professional reputations. This chart shows how biased reputations turn into hard data. They tip the scales in performance appraisals, lowering scores and disadvantaging women during salary negotiations. Ultimately, this skewed data dictates who gets tapped for important assignments and deemed leadership material. Words influence perceptions, and those perceptions dictate career-altering organizational decisions. Now, to be clear, questioning our biases is never an excuse to permit disrespectful, aggressive, or genuinely unprofessional behavior. If conduct crosses the line, it must be addressed firmly and promptly, regardless of the person's gender. Every employee should be evaluated on their actual competence, their conduct, and their business impact, not on whether they fit a preconceived stereotype. True objectivity requires stripping away the gendered label and enforcing a simple principle: same behavior, same standards. A biased label doesn't automatically equal a violation under the Prevention of Sexual Harassment, or PoSH Act. But unconscious bias and severe harassment share the exact same workplace ecosystem. Accepting biased labels normalizes disrespect, devaluing voices, and creating a significant imbalance in professional power. This imbalance makes serious misconduct harder to challenge. It's difficult for an employee to call out harassment in an environment where their professional credibility has already been eroded by gendered labels. Successful PoSH compliance cannot exist in a vacuum. It relies entirely on a foundational culture of dignity, equality, and respect. Organizations can break this cycle with objective promotion criteria, regular gender sensitization, and manager training on blind spots. As individuals, we can adopt a simple habit. Before you speak a label aloud, before you call someone bossy, emotional, or difficult, pause. Question your own assumption. A competent professional deserves the exact same label, no matter who they are. Before you label the person, question the bias. Because identical behavior demands identical standards. Build a culture of equality with comprehensive PoSH compliance and workplace training. Visit us online to learn more.